Moving on to men. Okay, men typically, we want a wider physique, all right? A lot of us, men, I think, have the most trouble figuring out where they want to go with their physique as they start losing weight, because I think a lot of us don't want to admit and like talk about like, I want a slimmer waist. There's a culture among men and lifting that's just that's my dog, that's my Chihuahua. If you hear that jingling, Goliath, he's trapped himself underneath the covers and he's trying to escape. And if he doesn't get out soon, I'm going to go help him. But so men, if you typically where you're trying to go, once you start losing weight and you want to build more muscle, that's what you're aiming for, is a wider physique. That is based upon the shoulders, the traps, the chest, and the back. And a lot of us forget about the back. We don't want to forget about the back. And I'm going to talk about that. The back is the foundation of a wide physique. You can work your chest all day, and this still applies to women as well. If you want, some women want to increase their bust by working their pecs, that all happens up here, and everything comes out, right? You work your chest, men and women, and you're going to increase depth, right? It's going to come out. How do we have things expand wider? The trick is growing the back. And this applies mostly to men. I know some women don't want to be super wide up top. It just depends. Men, if you want a bigger chest, you grow a wider back. When your back widens, it creates more area for your pecs to grow into. So, and I'm not the most massive individual on the planet, but I worked a lot on my back because I wanted a wider physique, and a lot of people miss that. And when I flare out my lats, like you can see that the back actually comes out a little bit wider. So my pecs a long time ago used to stop right about in here. And the only reason I have this extra space reaching and connecting to my shoulders, my deltoids, is because growing the back pushed the shoulders out and allowed more surface area for my chest to fill up. So that's what you want to do. Grow the width of your back to create more surface area for your chest to grow. If you want help with that, let me know. If you feel like you don't have enough back exercises in your program and now you realize that's what you're trying to build, let me know. If you're not on the one-on-one programming, again, drop in the comments. I have all kinds of programs and templates that I've built that I can assign to you and just shoot over to you, okay? So let me know. Now the shoulders, right? That's the final frontier, okay? We've got a wide back. We've increased the surface area for our chest to grow and expand. Now we want to start focusing on the shoulders to add another inch or two coming out. Those are the bolder shoulders, right? Okay? This is done with presses, okay? A lot of people spend way too much time on the lateral raises. Those are isolation exercises, and those don't actually create as much of a hypertrophic response. And hypertrophic response is physical growth, physical size of the muscle fibers, okay? So you want to do lots of presses. If your main goal is building a wide frame, you want plenty of back exercises, plenty of shoulder exercises, and those shoulder exercises need to start with pressing motions, which that is a complex compound movement which recruits more of the muscle. I gotta help my dog. I'll be right back. This is my Chihuahua. I named him Goliath. He's wearing camo. He's a good boy. Are you trying to get swole, Goliath? Okay, so where did I leave off, right? The shoulders, okay? We want pressing motions. This is a shoulder press. Shoulder press, right? You just press up, okay? You can use a barbell, you can use dumbbells, and we also have the Arnold press to switch things up, and it focuses on the anterior deltoid, that's the front, right? So Arnold press, you hold the weight here, dumbbells, you twist and press and bring the dumbbells back in front of you. Just different variations to switch things up, make things fun, and target those shoulders. After you do your pressing motions, then you work in your isolation exercises to hit the very specific muscle itself, either any part of the deltoid, rear, front, or lateral, okay? So you build that in frequently enough. Shoulders, they take a while to develop. If that's really, really, really what you're focused on, you can train your shoulders every other day. That is what I would recommend. Pick the area, and this now I'm talking to both men and women here right now. If there's a specific area that you want to see make progress and grow beyond everything, you want to work that specific body part every other day on top of the other routines that you're doing for your whole body conditioning. So me, if I'm working on my shoulders and I really, really want to grow wider shoulders, I'm going to have my standard, like Monday, maybe chest day. Let's see, it's an upper body day, chest and back. And then Tuesday, I'd work on my legs, and then I would throw shoulders in there on top of the legs, right? Wednesday, I have my upper body day again. I'm not going to hit shoulders because I just did them. So I'm going to focus on my chest again. I'm going to focus on triceps and biceps. I'm going to have my lower body day, and I'm going to throw in shoulders. That way, no matter what I'm doing, I'm not overtraining the shoulders, but I am hitting those shoulders every other day to get optimum response and hypertrophic growth out of my shoulders. Shoulder day can incorporate the traps. The traps are going to create a power look. Women, I'd recommend working on your traps. It sounds scary, but it looks really, really great. You're not going to get massive, massive, crazy, crazy traps and look like a bodybuilder unless you're injecting testosterone or steroids, right? But strong, strong traps and shoulders on a woman, that's just my personal opinion. I think it looks great. And it's a power look. It is a power look. It'll make you feel great as well because it looks strong, okay? So men, don't fear the slim waist, all right? Because that's also a part of building that wide frame that men want, is slimming down on the waist. We got to let go of that culture of like, yeah, I'm wearing pajamas. That's the benefit of doing online coaching, working from home. We got to let go of this culture of like, well, I don't care about a slim waist, you know. I'm just going to eat whatever I want and lift as much weight as possible and get as big as I can. And a lot of men that I talk to who take that approach to life are always still disappointed about their gut, right?